let's make this real simple. Can there be concerns with the wireless communication? Sure. With modern cars, there sure as fuck can be. Now, is it to the point where it's like, it's justifiable, like, oh yeah, we can kind of give these tools out to some people, but not others? Like, the hypothetical CIA thing, let's just do a rundown of that. I think it was a Jeep I seen a video of where they managed to compromise the radio. It has a cellular connection, so you can connect to it from anywhere. But even if a vehicle doesn't have that, CAN lines, that whole system is pretty simple where you can tap into it anywhere. Bidirectional scanners means you plug in the scanner and you can tell parts of the powertrain, ABS and whatever, to do whatever the fuck you want it to do at any time. Like if you want the anti-lock brakes to activate to where the brakes can't lock up, you just send that command. You can do that right over the OBD port. The way those lines work, you don't have to connect to the diagnostic port. You can connect to those wires anywhere in the vehicle. So you could get like a cheap bullshit phone, a cheap USB to CAN adapter, wire that shit up somewhere where it's hidden. If you know a little bit about programming, then you could just send that command at any fucking time. Now the brakes don't lock up. Same thing with a throttle body. You can send commands to make it open the throttle body. Diagnostic purposes, you look at the throttle body like, is this thing not working? Send the command for it to open up. It opens up all the way. Okay, it does work. Oh, somebody's going down the road. Let's turn off ABS and open up the throttle body. Full speed, no brakes. If you don't think quick enough to just shut the car off, you're fucked. Fucking a lot of cars just have a button on them and shit. Like, they could easily have the software in between that to where you push the button, it doesn't fucking turn off. You can control the gear that the transmission is in. A lot of modern cars, they just have an electronic fucking dial. There's no physical disconnect that you can override. This is why me and plenty of other people bitch about things like electronic throttle bodies. And like every car has fucking ABS anymore. No, if software is making the decision for what it does, it can be compromised fairly easily if you have a clue what the fuck you're doing. I recently worked on a 2013 Dodge Durango. The radio, gauges, AC controls, all that shit just didn't work. Found some wiring diagrams. Not super easy to find. I had to do a lot of digging. The fuse box is basically the body control module. Multiple CAN line connections. They basically have like a CAN network hub sort of thing. Kind of like a router that you'd have at home. You connect a bunch of things to and it manages traffic. Well, I found where those things were supposed to connect, cut that wire, just ran a new wire through the firewall, connected it to the AC controls, and then that same connection I soldered there, I jumpered wires off of that to the radio, then jumpered wires off of that connection to the gauges. It worked. If I was trying to be a piece of shit, I could also jumper those wires to some sort of wireless thing that would inject signals over the fucking CAN bus. And then there you go. There's your hypothetical CIA fucking murder scenario. So if they really gave a fuck about making sure things like that couldn't happen, maybe don't have ABS. And a lot of these scanners are just Android tablets. I'm pretty sure some of them even have the ability to just use a SIM card. So you could just take one of those things, stick it in there somewhere, and connect to it remotely.